From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. And a step off. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Kevin Pillar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kevin Pillar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Jed Jerko. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but hangs up. Here's Ender Inciarte. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Hit out toward second. Jerko fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. At the plate, Jamal Shorty. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So here's Matt Kemp now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Here's Miguel Sano, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. Here's Matt Adams now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. 1 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 14.
Number 14 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Simmons is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Andrelton
towards second. But there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Here's Randall Grichuk hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits a batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Phillips ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a look over to first. Nobody out, runner on first. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He's running towards second. Drilled down the line. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That shatters as this is on the ground to first. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Up high. 2-1 now. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Grichuk is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Kevin Pillar. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the 1st out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Markakis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now in the box, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side.
Nope, that's foul.
Foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Stepping
Right
in and
fielder,
ready for another
Cole
shot, Cole Calhoun. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Oh, that pitch down.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Jamal Shorty.
Leading off the
He'll
4th
start it
inning,
out against Michael
the
Fulmer to
shortstop,
begin the inning.
Shorty.
Softly hit here to the left side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Settling in now, Matt Kemp. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Towards second, Jerko is there. On to first, and Kemp has bounced into a double play. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading
He's
off for
0
the
for
Cardinals.
1 thus far.
Shortstop. Andrelton Simmons.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Shorty is there for it. 1 down. So stepping in, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive to center field, and Molina's aboard a base hit. Now batting, Rendell Gritch. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Frank Manzanillo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
First for the Cardinals.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Manzanillo rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Phillips is up with it. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Number 14.
Number 14 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Throw over to the bag. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now a throw over. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The second baseman, number 4.
Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Jerko now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Favorable call in there for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Out of play. Hit hard up the middle. Phillips ranging to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
22, Nick Markakis.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Grichuk, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runner goes for second. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more. Jamal Shorty. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is ready once again.
Again for the Cardinals, right fielder Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again. Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. To short. Shorty comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, catcher Carson.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Carson Kelly is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt. Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted into center field. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Designated hitter.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A changeup over the inside corner. Ripped on the ground to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And the changeup is way low that time. Oh, he left that pitch up, but it results in a weak little pop-up to the left side. Sano is under it. Two gone. Now at the plate, number 14. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And Simmons will make the play here to retire. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder number 12, Kevin Pillar. Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher
pitching for
set
the
to take
Braves,
over is Chris.
number 63. Chris.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jed Jerko goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Fly ball out to straightaway right, and Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Brandon Phillips, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything. This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Kurt Suzuki.
On the ground up the middle. Simmons has it. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Settling in now.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Arodys Vizcaíno takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-1, here it comes. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, Carson Kelly. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run as runners will stick at first and third. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's single.
Randall Grichuk.
Daniel Feliz takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Daniel
trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready on 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Leading off from the bottom of the ninth, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
Sean Gilmartin is the man called on to close this one.
St. Louis, number 76, Sean Gilmartin.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sano is there and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Number 00.
Ready now, Jamal Shorty. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late. the game, Trevor Rosenthal.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matt Kemp is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. On the ground, right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, first baseman
Matt Adams comes on with one. Gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
now batting. Left fielder
Aaron Hicks stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Ready with another two-strike offering. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Ready with another two-strike offering. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does. So striding in, Tommy Pham. He'll
leading off for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Jim Johnson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
53. Jim Johnson.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Fielder number 12, Kevin Pillar.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Jed Jerko. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, I like the last two pitches. Change up and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping in, number 14. No hits in 3 tries. So Brett Cecil comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. He beat it out. Despite the great effort, the winning run is on base. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. So it's first and second. Nobody out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Center fielder number 11.
Ender Inciarte checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Jamal Shorty stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
2-2 right here. I'm sorry. This is a pitch he's got to make. You don't want to go to 3-2 and walk in the winning run. So challenge him right here. 2-2. You can go get him right here.
And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll play at least one more. Digging in to try it again. Miguel. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 1. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Grounded to first. Gloved by Adams, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Shorty is there, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kemp will turn and go to second. Throw into second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 4-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. 3-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jim Johnson. His record is now 3-1. The save to Jim Johnson. The loss goes to Bruce Rondon. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.